Living Power with Dan Hurst.
Second characteristic is a tendency to be painfully direct when correcting friends. A person who has the gift of prophecy has no concept of tact. They'll blurt it out. You know, you have just got to stop whatever. You know, what is going through your head? Do you realize what you're doing to yourself? Yada. They're just so abrupt and painfully direct when they're correcting friends. In Acts chapter 5, is the story of Ananias and Sapphira, whom apparently Peter knew. And the people had sold their property, and they were using the revenue of what they were selling and giving it to the church. It was just something at that particular point that God had led many of them to do. He doesn't do it all the time, but at this particular time he had. And so Ananias and Sapphira, who were part of this church, they did that, and they kept part of the money back for themselves. They didn't want to give it all in, because even though everybody felt like this is what they were supposed to do, Ananias and Sapphira said, no, we're going to keep part of it for ourselves. But they basically told everybody, oh yeah, we're giving everything to you. They lied. That's really what it amounted to. And Peter, just so sensitive to what's going on, speaks up, and in verse 3 of chapter 5 he says, Ananias, how is it that Satan has filled your heart, and that you've lied to the Holy Spirit and have kept for yourself some of the money you received for the land? Now that's pretty blunt. You know, I mean, you're in a worship service and people are bringing their gifts and their offerings, and there's this high holy time, and Peter says, Ananias, you're a liar. That'll put a stop to a worship service real quick. Not only that, he says, didn't it belong to you before it was sold? And after it was sold, wasn't the money at your disposal? What made you think of doing such a thing? You haven't lied to men, you've lied to God. And Ananias and Sapphira died. That'll end the worship service too, real quick.